first guest. Yay! Yay, television. My first guest is an Emmy award-winning actor and comedian who was one of the stars of Everybody Loves Raymond. Now you can see him in the Fox series Till Death. Please welcome Brad Garrett. How are you?
I'm good.
Man,
I'm good.
I always forget how big you are. I know you hear that all the time.
You should have adult furniture out there, Conan. We're like,
No, I
what
know.
are we, playing house?
Yeah.
What is this? So it's like, you're large and you're...
I'm a large fellow. People don't know on from watching on television. They don't understand.
This is televised?
Yes, well, we'll see. There's still time to adjust.
Contract.
This is a little theater we're doing, yeah. But you must be, you're over 11 feet tall, I believe.
I am 11'3".
Yeah. Because I'm 9'8", and I thought, this guy's really big.
You don't look 9'8" on TV.
Well, the hair is 6 feet of it, yeah.
I love people who say that. They'll go, oh, you don't look so large on TV. You look taller in person. Who isn't taller in person if you work on TV?
Right,
you know?
right.
God, we think you're this big.
Right.
I can't believe you. But you are merely petite around me, Conan.
Yes, I am.
You're a petite man.
I don't know if you saw it. It happened quickly. You held me in the palm of your hand.
That's right.
Just check if you saw that. That was pretty incredible. Did you get big quickly as a child? It took me a long time.
Did it really?
Yes, I hit puberty at like 34, and then then it happened.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's not over yet. But you, what was your story?
I was like 6 feet at 13, and
oh my God!
Yeah,
wow.
it was a freak show.
Yeah.
It really was, and they discovered me. I was shooting little people out of a cannon back in
Literally a freak show.
No,
wow.
My mom was actually the seamstress for the Human Fly.
Oh, very nice.
And CBS went, make him the Goofy Brother.
This was good.
But, no, I was literally 6 feet at 13. I couldn't play any ball at all, and always large. And I knew I was, you know, everyone thought, like, growing up that I either flunked 3 grades, you know, and so that on top of being non-athletic, it wasn't a pretty childhood. But I knew that things were a little weird when first time we ever went to Disneyland with my family, I was 12, and my mom said, now remember, if we get lost, meet at Brad. And I knew that was some, and it hurt me. It hurt me.
Yeah, it hurt you terribly, yeah. Now, I know you have kids. How many kids do you have?
I have 2.
I have two
a
kids.
boy and a girl. And you have 2 now, right?
I have 2 kids, that's right.
Isn't fatherhood amazing?
It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
You're
well, there's
such
some
a
other...
liar.
Yeah, it's not really. I mean, this show is great. Yeah, who wants to go there? I'm curious, because I know you do a lot of stand-up. You're very successful, funny stand-up. Do you let your kids see your stand-up act?
It's really not appropriate. It really, actually, well, you know, they asked me the other day, they went, my little girl Hope is going to be 7 this weekend, and my boy is 8, and she goes, what is your act like? Why don't you do some of it? And I said, well, it's really kind of, you know, for grown-ups, and she goes, let's hear it. She says it just like that, and I said, well, I really can't. I said, but you know, I kind of got hacky on him. I said, I could do a couple impressions that I do, and my son and my daughter, they're right there. We're talking at a table, and I said I could do some impressions, and they go, okay, go ahead. And I said, Herman Munster, you know Herman Munster from TV Land, and I go.
Very good. Yeah.
I'm a little worried about Eddie. I do just nothing. Literally.
Nothing? They didn't like that?
Literally.
They're just staring at you?
Like this, and I go, okay. I said, you like Cosby? You see Cosby? And they go, oh, I love Bill Cosby. He's on TV Land. And I go, see, Bill, when your kids and the person, this. And again, nothing. And my son looks at me and goes, good luck with that. So, see, every generation understands that I don't have an act.
Yeah, well, but that's not true. I know you're about to do a stand-up tour. You're planning to do a stand-up tour with your old pal, Ray Romano. You guys are going to go out on the road?
We're going to go out on the road. We're going to do, I work the Mirage myself, and so does Ray, and you know, we would go see each other, and we're dating. Again, actually, is what's happening.
It's good to know.
And we decided, you know, let's just go out and do a few dates. We did it last year, and we had a great time, and we figured, so we're going to, in April, we're going to do like a theater in Atlanta, and we're going to go to Florida, and we're just going to do like 5 dates and, you know, see how it goes. You know, our acts are very different.
Well, that's one question I have about Ray, is that he's a really nice guy.
Very.
But he's kind of finicky, I know.
Finicky.
Is that a nice word to say?
Well, he wears like a Purell jumpsuit. I don't know if you've seen these, but he's always like, I don't know why. What does this look like? And you know, so he's always, it's a little neurotic. And me, you know, I'll lay down with a hobo. I don't care. I mean, I don't care.
You would lay down with a hobo.
I do.
That's an old country western song.
Well, it is. It is. And, you know, the Jews are big on their country western. But he's, you know, he has a food taster, pretty much, Ray.
Really?
He's
not nervous about
how
things.
do I know you wash the fruit? So it's a whole thing. But we have a great time, and we golf, and we play a little poker. You play poker?
I don't play much
I know
poker.
the Irish are tight, but
no.
Do you go for it a little bit right now?
I'm a hungry hippos guy. That's the game I prefer. You hit that? That's my level of gamesmanship.
Really?
I don't like games with too many strategies. I like just...
Oh, you want something like well, you know, Vegas would be. You know, now you can play war in Vegas.
Oh, yeah?
They actually have, anybody who's been to Vegas, they actually have casino war.
Right.
And
one guy knows what Vegas is here. It's a very square group here today. What is this Vegas you speak of?
Hungry hippos, they know.
I wish if they had hungry hippos at a table in Las Vegas, I would be there.
You'd be out.
I'd be broke. I'd be there all the time wearing a white tuxedo, banging away at my hippo. Pretty sad. We're going to take a break. We'll have more with Mr. Brad Garrett in just a second, so stick around. We are back. I'm sitting here with Mr. Brad Garrett.
They are burning.
They keep it going.
They are unbelievable.
They create the energy, and then I suck it out. It's a deal. It's an arrangement we have. I have to ask you about this. I wanted to ask in the last segment, because we were talking about Vegas and doing stand-up. You used to open for Frank Sinatra.
I opened for Mr. Sinatra, the Pope.
Yeah.
We called him.
Yeah.
For a few years, kind of near the end of his career, when you know, he's a legend. I was honored to be part of it, but he was just a little. You know, it was the end for him, pretty much. And he wasn't sure who I was come from one week to another. Right. You know, it was like, who's the guy with the mic? You know, there was these questions, and and you kind of have to keep. And he called me Greg Barrett, which used to drive me. And he was very gracious. He would introduce you, and you would come out and take a bow, which is an honor to be. And he would go, Greg Barrett, everybody, Greg Barrett. I'm out there taking a bow to another name.
When Sinatra says you're Greg Barrett, you're Greg Barrett.
Greg Barrett.
Yeah.
And my mom would come to the show, and she was like, I don't understand why you can't sit him down and go, Frank, I'm Brad. And introduce yourself nightly. I go, first of all, no one sits Frank down.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But there was, he would, near the end there, he got a little, he actually would do medleys against his will, kind of like he would forget, you know, the tune, you know, kind of, it would be like, you know, the summer wind is a tramp, bop, ba-da, bop, bop. And the summer wind is not a tramp.
No, it's not.
It's not. It would like to be.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not the right season to be trampy.
No, it's not right.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you about Till Death is the new show.
Yes.
Tell us, how's it going?
Well, we're getting our ass kicked by Telemundo.
Telemundo
What is going on with Telemundo?
Telemundo is...
they're large. I mean, I'm getting beat by a show I can't pronounce. I don't know what's going on. And the housekeeper's actually getting an attitude with me since we're getting beat by Telemundo. I'll say, Ismay, can you help me with this? And she's like, why don't you get the people from Fox? They don't know what they're doing. So it's a little... It's a little bit of a backlash, but we got great support over there at Fox. They're moving us to after American Idol in March.
That's a juggernaut, American Idol. That's great. All those viewers will slam right into your show.
Yes, and I'm sure Telemundo will. You know, maybe they'll start watching us.
That's your goal, is to have everyone who's watching Telemundo.
But we're having a great time, and Jolie Fisher plays my wife, and Kat Foster and Eddie K. Thomas from American Pie. Plays our neighbors. We're having a great time. We really are.
You're also in a movie, Music and Lyrics, which opens on Valentine's Day. Is that right?
Yes. It's a date movie, so thank God I went to the screening, because what would be my chance of going?
You don't go to a lot of date movies now.
No, I don't. And I play Hugh Grant's manager,
He's sort of a down-on-his-luck pop star.
He was like a big pop star in the 80s, and he's trying to get a resurgence in his career, and he falls in love with Drew Barrymore, and I'm really like a giant Reuben Kincaid. That's kind of, there's like 10 shots of me going...
Right. You're the guy listening and saying...
It's a little...
Sounds good.
Yeah, good one, Hugh. It's a little... I could have done that, then they wouldn't have known.
Now, do you like being in the movies? Do you feel like, is that something that excites you?
This is the problem, and I know you know this. I don't have much of a movie career. See, the problem is I'm picky and not in demand. I'm actually turning down movies I'm not even up for.
Oh, really?
Which is annoying when you call a studio and say, listen, Pirates of the Caribbean 5, I'm not doing it. And they'll go, great. So...
We know,
Yes. So... But I enjoy it. The hours are brutal. You got the gig. You come in, you
come in, you work in an open window, you got a band.
Right. It's just
this is amazing. Everyone wants my job.
Good to see Max. Good to see Jewish people working in the industry. Because I agree. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's nice to see. It's hard for us to break through.
No, it's his stage name. He's Irish. We're all Irish here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Is that your... That's the Irish, Max? That's Max's take on the Irish. Argy, gargy, gargy.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Till Death airs Thursdays at 8 o'clock on Fox, and Music and Lyrics is going to open on Valentine's Day. Yes, Brad, really funny. Thanks a lot for being here. He's a good man. Brad, Garrett. Sarah Southern coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.